I'm like, wow, am I dreaming? 'Cause I'm down every week.
Stone Maiden, Chapter 1. 3 weeks through the dense forest, and aside from the short nights, we kept moving. My father's only explanation for the journey was, "I'll explain everything when we arrive," or, "Stop complaining, it's not a good look." But nothing else, not a single thing was shared before we left, before we traveled weeks without reason. It wasn't as if we were hunting, we hadn't brought the supplies. A waterfall song, striking water, was hidden within the breeze. It was as if it was calling to my father, his body shifting toward the noise. I stumbled to a halt as we emerged from the trees and into a beautiful field, all sorts of flowers decorating the land. It was a sight of magnificence. Elven land. Next to the deer which drank from the lake coexisted dozens of trees with a variety of colors. It was like nothing I'd ever seen. "I thought our ancient lands were extinct. I thought the humans poisoned and corrupted them all," I said. "Not all of them. Not yet," my father said, pointing toward a statue. "See that?" It was difficult to make out, but the statue became clearer as I approached, hidden next to a tree. As if a master at carving had worked on the piece, it appeared no different than any other human. Her hair was long and her face distraught. Even the creases of stress on her forehead was visible. It seems out of place. Why would the statue of a human sit on the grounds of our people? I couldn't tell you, but it has meaning. Your mother loved this place, the land, the beauty, but most of all, the statue. She came so often that we moved to live here. It was more convenient. After she passed away, after your birth, I had to escape the memories. I left, but you're a man now. I think it's only proper I show you this place. Your mother would have wanted that." "My blood," the sweet voice of a woman rang in my head. I darted my eyes about, but saw no one. "What the?" "Your mother is buried here, next to the tree beside the statue. She always said, the statue talks to me, shows me things, and even if she was crazy, I loved her. You should speak to your mother. This place is the closest you'll ever be to her." After taking a deep breath, I approached the tree, running my hand along the bark. Before I could speak a word to my mother, the voice of a woman rang true once again, invading my mind. "Help me!" My eyes snapped to the statue, as if knowing that it was calling to me. I stared for a moment before stepping toward it. The first thing I noticed was the plaque at the statue's feet. In the human tongue, it read,
"Disgraced traitor, damned to stone until time ceases."
"Help me!" the woman's voice begged, rattling in my mind. Place your hand onto me." My heart was pounding in my chest, thoughts coursing through my mind as I approached the thing. Why was I listening to a human? Even if it was now a statue, they were nothing but a plague to our kind. But even so, I found myself reaching out toward her. "My blood, I will show you the truth." My fingertips were the first to brush across the statue. As soon as they did, the world began to dematerialize, breaking apart. I tried to step back, but found I no longer had arms or legs. My body was gone, replaced by nothing but sight. I was floating and following the path set out for me with no control to turn back. Even as I tried to fight it, it was impossible. First, the field, the statue, and my father vanished, darkness surrounding everything in view. Then light returned in the form of torchlight, followed by the faint voice of a man. Stone walls placed themselves together as if building the scene, a castle hallway. It was as if I was standing, but I couldn't move, I couldn't speak, and still, I had no physical form. "Please, you have to help me. I'm begging you. That artifact, it's one of my people's last relics." An elven man was on his knees, clinging desperately onto the hands of a woman dressed in royal garb. She was identical to the statue in feature and beauty, but now I could see the color of her black hair, her bright blue eyes, and her fair skin. Her face twisted, a deep fear hidden within, darting her eyes down the hall. She tore her hands free of the elf. "Don't touch me. You could lose your head for simply speaking to someone of my standing." "I'm sorry, Princess Serena, but you have to understand," he started. "You're a slave. My father had every right to take your artifact. You're not supposed to have any belongings unless they're given to you." "I heard the rumors that you stopped an elven girl from being whipped to death. All I ask is for you to understand, it doesn't belong in the hands of a human. Everything we have has been corrupted by your people's touch. This is one of the last pieces of our race." "Get lost, elf," she snapped. "I don't care." The elven man stood, lowering his head in defeat as he moved past her. "Maybe the rumors were wrong. My name is Evandriel, not elf. And we're people too, even if we're bound to your race by chain." Zarina watched him as he departed down the hall, her gaze carrying a deep guilt within them. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe for more. This is the first of 3 chapters within this short story. It's been a little over a week since any of our videos came out, and that's due to transitioning from skits to stories. We may still come out with skits, but the videos I post, Dominic, will mostly be stories from now on, seeing that I am an author and this is my passion. I'll see you guys next time.
Waking up, oh God, I really hate mornings. Go through life and everything is so boring.